Segment Under the Lens. Sonal tells us more about Uniparts India. Over to you, Sonal.
Thank you so much for that. Uniparts India, an interesting stock that's quietly making a comeback. The stock jumped 9% yesterday, is up 28% in the last 1 month, and just up 7% over the past 1 year. But here's the catch. Even after all that, it's still trading below its IPO price of 577 rupees, which is back in December 2022. Uniparts is a manufacturer of engineered systems and components for the off-highway market, that's tractors, construction and agricultural equipment. On 13th of October, that's recently, the company approved a special interim dividend of 22.5 rupees per share. In fact, its dividend payout ratio, that will come up for you on the screen, has jumped sharply from 24% in FY22 to 73% in FY25. The company's cash flows are solid at 182 crore rupees from operations in FY25 and a cash balance of 241 crore rupees. This is as of June 2025. On the balance sheet side, working capital days, they have improved to 124 days, which is in FY25, down from around 134 last year, but the number was even lower earlier. Look at the working capital days that we saw in FY21, FY22, so it's been a sharp uptick from there. But profits, they have come off from their peak. The return on capital employed, it is down to 12% in FY25. This is from 32% that we saw in FY23. And that shows up in the numbers too. Revenue has slipped from 1366 crore in FY23 to 964 crores in FY25. Profits are down from 205 crores to 88 crores over the same period. However, management is sounding cautiously optimistic. They say lower interest rates and stabilized equipment pricing are driving deferred purchases. The European market is showing early recovery, and they are expecting mid-teens growth in both the agricultural and aftermarket segments in FY26. Plus, they've won over 200 crores of new business as well, and they say they can manufacture from different locations to manage exports tariffs for the US purposes. Now let's talk about valuations. Uniparts trades at about 17 times earnings, and compare that to Endurance Technologies at 45 times and Minda at 65 times. So it's clearly the cheaper play in the OEM space. Promoters hold about 66% stake, with institutions like Aditya Birla Sun Life Insurance and HDFC Value Fund also on board. Uniparts looks cash-rich and shareholder-friendly with the amount of dividend it has been paying out, but it needs to get its growth and margins back to regain its pre-listing shine.
Indeed, still below its IPO price. Recently announced a dividend as well, right? 22 rupees. Sonal, thank you for that update. Now, the SEBI chairman